Welcome to Miracle Moment. This is the new mommy season that will absolutely rock your world, up-level your mama game, and skyrocket your business. I'm your host, Rae Irelan, and brand new mama. Like every new mama out there, I enjoyed those quiet, precious moments of those first few months. But after that, there was this stirring in my heart to lean back into business and activate my entrepreneurial brain. I went into a business partnership with a financially failing podcast production company and turned it into a multi-six-figure production house with over 65 million downloads in just a few months. It's been a roller coaster, and I've learned some unforgettable lessons. As a mamapreneur, I know how challenging it can be to balance work, family, and self-care and still see the everyday miracles. So each week, I'll share stories of women who have defied the odds to pursue their dreams of motherhood while also building successful businesses. This show will open your eyes so you can see the miracles around you. With more awareness, more miracles will show up. Light a fire in your soul, mamas. You deserve it. In this episode, I'm going to share with you my waiting game tips. The waiting game stuff, whether you're waiting on a baby to come or a launch to happen or a sale to finalize or your man to propose, whatever it is, I just don't think humans are really built to be patient. Do you know anyone that's just naturally patient? No, they've worked on it. It's a challenge. So here are some of my tips and tricks for how to get through the waiting game and enjoy the journey. Number one, be present. Drop into the present moment like never before. What is going on? Open up your senses, slow down. That present state of mind is going to bring such joy and fulfillment and also get you out of the mind state that you need to be somewhere else. And that somewhere else is in the future, not yet here. And so while you're doing that, I think enjoying the little things is super helpful. Just taking that appreciation, that time, as you slow down, you're enjoying little steps. Now, for someone like me who's a busy entrepreneur, who's always striving for the next thing, definitely like to move a little faster than the average Joe, this in itself is such a challenge. So let this be just a little note from the universe saying, hey, like there's a reason why you're listening to this podcast right now. So just try and use it. Start with the breath, start with the small things, and go from there. Now, during my waiting game moments, I've always made sure to have people around me. No one likes to wait alone. And the thing is I think we all get that. Find the people who are willing to chill with you, wait with you, and be with you, and make sure that you're not just being with people because they're down to wait with you, but because you actually love them and you love the energy that they bring into this space. This does not have to be a stressful or intense or frustrating period. It can actually just be a little gift from God of some spaciousness when you're waiting. Now, I know the waiting game real well because Rafa decided to come 2 weeks overdue. So we were waiting for a while. And I have to say, I have some of the best memories with some of my closest friends because they were down to come join me and play in the space of the unknown because something can happen. Something is going to happen at any moment when you're waiting for your baby to come. And really, same thing goes with that next business hit or hearing back from an offer or a person that you're trying to get connected to. That waiting game can be so tedious, but if you can really step into that mind frame of like, oh my gosh, this is going to happen at some point, and I'm just curious when. So bringing that curiosity forward. And while you're waiting, hello, let's just get prepared. May as well get into that nesting phase, get into that flow where you're just making sure the lists are made, the boxes are checked, everything is ready to go. There's extra time for a reason. And I feel like the waiting game happens as a gift. So use that time appropriately. One of the best things that you can do while you're in the waiting game is to actually start visualizing the best outcome possible. And especially when you're going into something like giving birth or these big life transitions, visualize just the incredible experience you're about to have, even if it's hard to even imagine it. And I think that's one of the reasons why maybe one wouldn't visualize it is because it's like, I've never been through that. I don't know what that's going to look like. I've never had a baby. I've never landed $1 million gig. Start visualizing it and just pretend. Fake it till you make it, sister. This is the way to do it. So as you do, make sure that you're encoding that excitement, that level of joy, of fulfillment. It's easy if you don't know what to expect to maybe have a little apprehension or fear come up. And so this is the time to really set that stage, set it up appropriately. You're excited, you're feeling joyful, you're feeling supported, you're feeling loved, and visualize that type of outcome.
Hey there, fabulous mamapreneurs. I've got something super special for you. Introducing Giggles and Growth, hilarious reflection prompts for the mamapreneur. So just picture this. You're journaling your way through prompts that have you giggling and reflecting like never before. Ever wondered what your business would say if it could talk? Or how about sharing the funniest thing your kids have ever said about your work? But here's the best part. These prompts aren't just about having a good laugh. They're an incredible investment in yourself and your journey as a mompreneur. Taking time for giggles and growth means giving yourself the gift of self-discovery, clarity, and personal growth. As you reflect on these entertaining prompts, you'll gain valuable insights into your business, your role as a mom and as an entrepreneur, and even find hidden gems of wisdom. And the cherry on top? It's absolutely free. No cost, no catch, just a joy-filled opportunity to embrace laughter while empowering yourself. So what are you waiting for? Unleash your laughter and embrace the growth with Giggles and Growth. Click the link in the show notes or visit www.raeirelan.com/giggles-and-growth to grab your copy now. Let's make your entrepreneurial journey even more fabulous. Get your Giggles and Growth freebie today, mamas. You deserve it.
Kind of going back to being prepared, this is also an amazing time to just really drop into yourself, especially if you're playing the waiting game while waiting for a baby to come, but actually also for a business adventure, some new endeavor. When that thing comes, or when that baby comes, it is going to take all of your attention away. So make sure you actually take the time during the waiting game to take care of yourself, your health, your wellness, your well-being. One of my most favorite things to do during the waiting game is to bake and cook. And I actually have a girlfriend, and her strategy for managing stress is to bake, which I think is actually hilarious. And there's so many worse things you could be doing, right? If you're stressed out. So go in the kitchen, get creative, start playing around. If you don't want to bake or cook for yourself for whatever reason, do it for someone else. Giving the gift of food is one of the best things you can do. It just is so joyful on all ends. So whether you're doing it for yourself or for others, do something that takes your attention, it takes your focus, it takes your care, and it activates the senses, which I think can really help just drop you deeper into that present moment that we were talking about. Now, some of these last ones are a little bit more challenging for women like me who love to be busy, love to be striving, love to be creating, love to be moving and shaking every day, every moment. So the next one is going to be play. Play for the fun of it. It's not for getting anything out of the play besides play itself. So this is having a deck of cards, doing something silly, just singing a song, drawing a picture, playing for no other reason other than play can be so helpful and can actually really relax your nervous system during a time where you are in prep mode. Like all of the other things I talked about, It's about prep, it's about being active, it's about really putting your best foot forward. Well, play is about actually just putting those feet up, just taking a moment for yourself to, again, just enjoy that present moment and let yourself chill. Maybe that means just putting on a movie or going on a Netflix binge or picking up a book, and not just like an information based book, but like just a, a book that brings you joy. Maybe that's a murder mystery or some drama, whatever it is. Let yourself just relax and be. These in between moments are so rare in life, even though when you're in the waiting game, it can feel like forever. In the big picture of things, I know I talked to so many people about this. The waiting game is so rare in life. So when you have that opportunity to have all that spaciousness, the most precious commodity we have in this human existence, our time, then really enjoy it. And now, if you're still thinking, okay, I still need one more to do thing, make a list of all the things you can do. Prepare yourself for the waiting game by writing out all the different activities that you can do. I actually really enjoyed this one. And I remember waiting and looking back at the list and being like, oh, yeah, I've been wanting to do this one thing. I've been wanting to maybe create this gift for someone that I love or make a new necklace. Or it's like all these kind of random off tasks that I would never actually get to unless I was in an opportunity where I was playing the waiting game. So make a list of everything you can do if you have all the time and you're just bored. Just bored. Sometimes I think of when I was a little kid and I'd be so bored. My parents would be like, there's so many things you can do. Same goes here. So write out that list and have fun doing it. Now, the last one is kind of ironic. And this was the most challenging one for me, which is do nothing. Yeah. What if you did nothing? What if you didn't even meditate? You're not even like in prayer or anything like that. You're literally just doing nothing, soaking up the time. Now, I know that can make time go really, really slow, and you're not going to want to do nothing the whole time. But enjoy the space that you have and see. Maybe put a timer on, do 2 minutes to start, maybe 5 minutes to just do nothing, to stare at a wall, to just breathe, to just close your eyes. Maybe you end up taking a nap. Let your body guide you and go on the adventure of the waiting game. It's such a rich space. There's so much there inside of the waiting game. It's like this beautiful gift that is so unknown that you can't open. You just get to be with it. So enjoy this time. I know it can be stressful, it can be hard, it can be frustrating, but take some of these tips with you and I know you'll rock it.
Hey, mamas! That's a wrap for another epic episode on Miracle Moment, the new mommy season. Catch me on the internet at Rae Irelan, sharing this wild mamapreneur life. And don't forget to check out www.raireirelan.com/freebies for all the resources and support while building your soul-aligned business. Are you feeling the miracles coming your way? Stay blessed, ride this miracle vibe all day long, and remember, it's all about the journey. Catch you on the next episode.